Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had placed Raghunath Das under the supervision of Swarup Damodar, and Raghunath Das was also serving as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's assistant secretary, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had two secretaries. Who were there? Swarup Damodar and Govinda. These were the two secretaries. And Raghunath Das was Swarup Damodar's assistant. So when Krishna Das Kaviraj was compiling the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Raghunath Das's notes were of great value in helping compile the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Raghunath Das had this intense desire to leave home, and ultimately he left home. And when he came to Vrindavan, he would for 3 hours a day describe Lord Chaitanya's transcendental pastimes. Actually, after Lord Chaitanya departed from the planet and his mentor, Swarup Damodar, departed from the planet, Raghunath Das wanted to commit suicide by jumping off the Govardhan hill, because he was so attached to their association. For him to live without them was unbearable. But then Rupa and Sanatana Goswami was sent by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Vrindavan for the following purposes: to identify places where the Lord had performed His pastimes, to write books on the process of devotional service, and to build temples. These big temples that you see in Vrindavan, all of them were inspired by different Goswamis of Vrindavan. They were all erected due to the inspiration from the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, the major temples. So Raghunath Das was requested by Rupa and Sanatan. They said, "You please come to Vrindavan." And for 3 hours a day, every day, he would engage in Chaitanya Leela. For 3 hours a day. And this Raghunath Das used to chant the holy names of the Lord for 22 hours a day. 22 hours a day. In the final stages he was chanting. And he would offer 1,000 obeisances a day to the Supreme Lord Krishna. 1,000 times a day. And his fame had spread so much that people from a great distance would come to see him and have his darshan. Like if someone's a saintly person, everyone comes to see him. But everyone would come to see him, Raghunath Das would offer him obeisances. He would offer people 2,000 obeisances a day. 1,000 obeisances a day he would offer to the Lord. 2,000 he would offer approximately to others. And he would sleep at best an hour and a half. And it is said that gradually even this was stopped. And his diet, just a little bit of buttermilk. So in Raghunath Das was doing bhajan in Radhakund. And now of course if you go to Radhakund you see all these bhajan kutirs. But 500 years ago there were no buildings, nothing over there. So once Raghunath Das was doing his japa, and he would chant the holy names, as we said, 22 hours a day. And there was a tiger and tigress drinking water from Shamakund, which is right next to Radhakund. Radhakund is Radharani's lake and Shamakund is Krishna's lake. And Raghunath Das was still absorbed in just chanting the holy name. But then the Lord, in order to protect his devotee, came over there and he stood like a guard to make sure the tiger would not come and attack his beloved devotee. And when the Lord was doing that, standing like a guard, to make sure that the tiger would not attack his devotee, Sanatana Goswami happened to be passing by. And Sanatana Goswami saw the Lord standing there like a guard to protect his devotee. So he got very angry at Raghunath Goswami. Why did he get angry?
Accepting service from the Lord.
He said, you took service from the Lord. And then on another occasion, Radharani came and stood behind Raghunath with the end of her sari like an umbrella. Because Raghunath was chanting and it was so hot that you could not see even anyone walking on the road. Raghunath was totally unaffected. He was just absorbed in chanting. And Sanatana Goswami again saw that Radharani was serving her beloved devotee. And Raghunath and Sanatana Goswami got very upset. Again you're taking service from the Lord. Of course, when Raghunath was chanting, Radharani was standing behind his back, but he was so absorbed in chanting, he didn't even notice it. But then Sanatana Goswami pleaded with Raghunath that you do your bhajan, but do it where? In a bhajan kutir. In the higher status of life, a spiritual life, a devotee feels embarrassed in taking service from the Lord.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.